Hey artists, it's Ms. Messer. And this morning and for the next couple of days, we are going to review line, shape, pattern, and printmaking. So let me show you what we're going to work on. You're going to start with a pencil and you are going to put your name on the back, flip it over, put your hand in the middle here, and you are going to hold your hand really in the same spot. And using that pencil, trace around your hand slowly. You do not want to end up with hot dog fingers. So don't move your hand around or it's going to give you hot dog fingers. You have to plop it in one spot. There you go. And we kind of don't want to have just like a floating hand. So you might want to either make it round on the bottom or you could add an arm part here. Okay, once you've got your hand trace and pencil, your name's written on the back, grab a Sharpie, and you're going to trace around your hand just where you were. And then you're going to start adding on the inside of your hand and the outside of your hand shapes, lines, patterns. So let's start with my finger. Maybe I'll do a line pattern. I could do zigzag, dash line, zigzag, dash line, zigzag, dash line. I could do a shape pattern. Circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle, triangle, circle. Get the idea? Ooh, excuse me. I could do a line, I could do just straight lines. So I could do diagonal lines as a pattern. I could do crisscrossing lines as a pattern. So diagonal lines one way and the other, making a crisscrossing pattern. Could do something really interesting, being sort of like in the middle of my hand. And I'm also going to go on the outside. So maybe I would do wiggly lines coming out of my hands. Maybe I could do straight lines coming out of my hands. Maybe cloud lines. Oops. And so on and so forth. I am going to finish this off screen and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, everybody, so I went ahead and finished my work. I want you to notice I didn't take my Sharpie and color in a bunch of areas. Most of this is just line and shape, not necessarily colored in. I also want you to notice I use organic shapes. I use different types of lines. I have lots of variety and all this space is filled. So then I'm going to show you our next part. This is printmaking. So I'm going to grab a little piece of foil and some markers, and I am going to color on top of my foil with the markers. So this is kind of like when we did a couple weeks ago, our printmaking plates. It's the same idea. We're just using a different material. Now, you could do this as like stripes. You could do this like I'm doing. You could do this as sort of a tie-dye thing. You could do a pattern. Just because I'm doing it this way doesn't mean that you have to do it this exact same way, of course. So just make sure if I'm going to give you a small piece, you're going to fill up that whole small piece. Okay? All right, so I've got this all colored in. Then I'm going to grab a wet paper towel. It's a damp paper towel. Remember, same exact idea from when we were printmaking before. And then you're going to wipe in a small area where you're going to print, about the size of the aluminum foil that you have. And then you're going to press down on it, give it a nice back massage, try not to tear it, and then peel it up. Wow. And then you're going to do it again because you've got lots of room to keep printing. So go ahead, grab your markers again, and keep on printing. This is going to be so cool. I can't wait to see what you make.